Hey Wolfpups, Wolfie here, and I'm finally back with a drawing tutorial. Which, if you guys seen my last video, you guys seen that I got my tablet, which I'm very happy with. But there is still a problem with the recording software with my tablet, meaning that I can't use brush sensitivity, so I can't get any, neat lines. But I can still use it, so it's okay. So, this tutorial is gonna be on how to draw the human body from an artist standpoint, and it's by using a lot of basic shapes, like not a lot. It's very easy to comprehend, but you do need some ideas, which is why I'm leaving links to my How to Draw playlist down in the description if you guys are interested in learning from the basics. But this is for anyone that wants to get right up in there and just try to start drawing a human body. So, I just about to break down what I see in a human body, and y'all guys can experiment from that. So, what I see in a human body, starting from the torso, is two circles. Hey guys, this is a small disclaimer. I won't be able to do the bean method in this video because the way I did it is just look way too sloppy. And I feel like the beginner, no matter how hard they are trying, will have a hard time trying to understand it. Mainly just because of how sloppy I did it. So I'm moving over to the method that I actually did pretty well, is the box method. So I hope that you guys does learn something from this and enjoy the rest of the video. So the basic way that I figure out to sketch a body is basically having an oval for the head or a circle if you're feeling dangerous. Then, if you want, you can have a defining line. And instead of going into detail of like the two circles and all that stuff, you can always just imagine two squares. It don't need to be 3D. It could just be two squares. Or just one big rectangle with the input. I like to imagine it as two squares because that is easier for me to understand. Then you can just find a center line of where it's looking at. My Gyarados is looking this way. And you can just make some legs going down. Just like this. You can just make some triangles for the feet. Make some triangles for the hands. I think I said that. No. Make triangles for the arms. And make a little dot thingy for the hands. And say if my Gyarados is pointing at something. I was about to have that though. Have like a little plus with like something like that out there. Just roughly figure out the shape of the hand. And then you can see that that actually look like a very well, the human body. And if you have a little bit more experience, you can just rough in some parts that need some muscle, rough in the little areas, and there you go. And you can actually draw this from any angle. Say if this Gyarados is looking up, you can actually draw this Gyarados again. If this is a little bit too advanced, I'm sorry. But if you get like a point of view, you can draw a Gyarados looking up, maybe like an action scene. So like you don't really need it to be that neat, which is really good. But then if you come in here with lining tool, which again is gonna be a little bit messy, but you can always come in here with this and just work out the shape that you want. And you can see how the shape roughly comes in. And that is how to draw the human figure from the artist standpoint. Okay guys, so I am back and you can see that I have a picture of a man torso here, which I got from that. I recommend using Google because Google is your friend. You can search up references and you can learn how to draw different stuff. And this really helps if you want to learn how to draw almost anything. Just don't go and try to straighten the artwork like this and try to badge it off as your own because that is art theft. And I'm really not a fan of that. So, but the way to use this is to look at the basic shapes of everything. And like I said, for me the basic shapes is either a square or like a rectangle cut in half or a circle with another circle being at the bottom of this. But since I can't see the other circle, I'm just gonna do like that. And if you want to get better at coming up, like figure out your basic shapes, it's very simple. Just look at your everyday life and figure out what's the basic shapes of that. And I guess drawing from life will help too. And like, it's cool if you want to become like an animator or like a cartoon artist. Drawing from life is really useful because it actually does let you think about what is the shape of this. So like, if you want to draw the pecs, I figure out that the pecs for me is more like a square shape, almost like I guess like a Superman figure, kind of, if you can imagine that, and just going up like that. So you can see that you can really figure out some things. So you can see that if I get rid of this, you can see the skeleton of what you once have here. And then if I bring in my little, hang on, hold on. So now if I bring in my little inking tool, which, let me find a good size. And my apology if this is not the most cleanest illustration, because the tablet is, funky when I using the screen recorder. But you can see the basic idea of how it is working. So if this helps any of y'all guys out, I please rate if y'all guys leave a like, subscribe if y'all guys want to see more, and leave a comment of what we like to see or learn next time. And see you guys next time, and Wolfie out.